Welcome to the stream, everyone. Good to see you all. Thank you for joining us today on this beautiful stream. Gate 1-2 at Mexico City. Got good Vatsim traffic around us. There's one plane, I believe, that just landed. We are going to be taking off runway 12 right for this flight, which is just this is 12 left and 12 right is just over there on that side. So yeah, this is the beautiful Viva flight, Viva livery A320neo for them, and that's what we're going to be flying in today. Flight time is roughly about 1 hour 30 minutes in total, so it should be a pleasant flight. We've got good clouds, good weather to go through. So yeah, let's jump inside the cockpit. If we've got our EFP turned on, we're going to get the flight plan loaded up. Let's go to our, we're going to get the ground power on, and we'll get the fuel, payload, we'll get all the figures in, and then we'll get GSX to load the plane for us. Okay, let's start the GSX Coast Hill first, as you know. Without that it wouldn't work. So we've got GSX synced in for our passenger loading up and everything. For fuel we're gonna do that ourselves. So request boarding, and we'll also request catering as well as the refueling. Beautiful. That's all happening now. You'll see our front left gate will open, or the door will open. There we go. So when that happens, we're going to get the battery 1 and 2 on and get the external power switched on, so we've got power in our aircraft. First of all, let's sort out the lights. We're going to get the overhead panel lights up. Interior lights can stay off for now, we don't need them. Emergency exit signs can be armed. No smoking signs can go on. Nama logo lights to 1. Beautiful. Yeah, rest of it is okay. We're going to make sure that everything else is looking good. We're going to get the brightness up for our PFD and MD. No, we're already in. We don't need to do that. Beautiful. And same goes for our eCam displays. get the brightness off for these. Get the interior lights for pedestal up. 1 to 2.8 is in, and for our scorecard we're gonna set 2000. Beautiful. Get that to auto. Accumulator pressure, brake pressure is looking alright at the moment. We don't need to worry about any of that. We'll wait for our displays to come on as well. Let's get the EFS lights full bright. Beautiful. Okay, that's looking good. Let's go down. We're going to go to add to menu. We're going to go to AOC, init, and init data request. We'll get all our flight data in. So from there we're going to go init page, init request. There we go, that's our flight number for today. Air laces 059, and if you look at our figures for our flight plan, let's load them up. So you can see our tropo is 45455. 45455. Plug that in. Temperature, we'll wait for that. Alright, while all of that is happening, let's go get the air purifier test. All good to go. We'll get all the fuel pumps on, and we'll also get packs 2 off. Cruise supply on, ground control on, EVA can go to captain, ADRS left, right and center to nav. Strobe lights auto. We'll leave the seatbelt signs for now, we don't need that. Okay, so GPS is waiting to be aligned. Temperature outside is 15 degrees, so we're going to put that in. Let's go to IRS, aligned on ref, we'll do that. Beautiful. So like I was saying, our flight plan, we're going to get the 05 right departure out of city, Mexico City. 05 right, and that will be via Axery 2 Alpha departure. So we'll go over there, Axery 2, insert that, beautiful. Then for our arrival, we're going to take ILS 29. I'm just going to go for number 1. I don't know what number 1, 2, 3 means, so we're just going to go with 1. And that will be via Rito 1 Bravo arrival, and Mike Tango Yankee will be our transition. Plug that in. Now we have to make sure that there's no discontinuity, so we'll clear that in a second. So for that we're going to check all the way going down, check all the flight plan. There's one discontinuity, we're going to clear that. Then go down, continue going down until we see another one, and we'll clear that as well. There we go. Beautiful, and everything else should be looking as it is. Fine. Fuel prediction, red nav is good. Secondary flight plan, we don't need to worry about that because it doesn't have a secondary page. We're going to go to init B page, and that can be filled in a bit. As you can see, we are loading up 205 passengers for this flight, so quite a full flight. Cargo is 11,330 pounds, and zero fuel weight 157.5, and CG is expected to be 27.4, but we're going to round it up to 27.5. Fuel wise, you know, we don't need to really worry about that. We can just load the fuel up. There we go, 11.6 tons of fuel. Let's get battery 1 and 2 test. Should be 28 volts on both. Beautiful, that's good. Fueling is done, so we also got the fuel truck that's going to come up very shortly, so we'll wait for that. Cool. As you can see, passengers are boarding up. You can see in the bridge there. Lovely. So we've got our passengers boarding up. Let's check the weather for today in Mexico City. So we've got winds are 0 to 0 at 7 knots, broken clouds at 2,000 feet, overcast at 8,000, and temperatures 15, altimeter 3049. Everything else is looking good. At Monterrey, we've got 080 at 7 knots of winds, broken at 500, overcast at 1,000. Bloody hell, that's very IFR conditions. Altimeter 3035. Okay. 3045 is on our QNH here. Beautiful.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
1031 on our hectopascal, so we're gonna go do that on this side. 3045. Three 3045 is set. Okay. So we're gonna get to Viva 1 and 2 on. Constraints can come on. Initial clearance is rather tricky in this one. So if we have a look at our SID out of city, initial clearance is looking at flight level 2. We'll go 140. There we go. Or 14,000 feet. Beautiful. 40,000 feet, that's set. So we gonna do a quick APU test. Okay. APU can go on. Wait for flap to open here and then we'll start our APU. Beautiful. Starting up APU. You know, you have to go up to listen to that bad boy spooling up. Okay, so our cargo's loaded up. Let's have a look at passenger wise. We've got about 90 odd passengers to go, so we should be alright in that side. APU is on, and I'm going to get APU bleed on now because there are quite a few passengers on board. Don't want them to suffocate. Fueling is almost done. Is our fueling truck still on way? Refueling service requested. Okay, so refueling truck is still on its way. So gravity extension is all stowed away, and everything else is looking good up here. Don't think the oxygen mask bits work now. They don't work, so that's fine. I've got a coffee cup. We're gonna lock the cockpit door. Where's our HC gone? There we go. So that's fine. We're going to be pushing facing west, I believe. Yeah, we're facing west.
Refueling truck is on its way.
So I believe the catering is done, so now it's the turn of the fueling truck. There's a refueling truck. Should be ours. Viper, hello, good to see you. You updated the sim? Yes, I did update the sim, and it looks really, really good, man. I'm really glad with the performance update stuff. I'm pretty much running ultra settings at the moment, and I'm streaming on the same PC, Vatsim on the same PC. So yeah, man, I couldn't complain much. It's really good. Apparently they've improved the lights as well. So what we are going to do tomorrow, we will do a flight. Let's do that. So yeah, that's it. It's done. So tomorrow they should have we should have a flight in PMDG 738, and that will be in Hamilton Island in Australia, and we should have sunrise on our way to Hamilton Island. Pilot Delta Victor says, is this Phoenix 320? No, it is the A321 Neo with the integration of fly-by-wire, Horizon Sim, and Lesson VFR base model A321 Neo. We will fly Phoenix probably day after tomorrow. We will do a Phoenix flight as well. We set ultra performance. Yeah, mine is ultra and it's on TAA. I mean, you can have a look at my specs and then you can figure out why my settings are the way they are, because every individual performance and settings is completely different to, you know, the specs that you have. Pilot Victor, yes, we will be doing a Phoenix very shortly. It'll be day after tomorrow for sure. Day after tomorrow. Yeah, well, 20 odd passengers to go, 24 passengers. Show me this tablet. There you go. There's the tablet in front of you. So you've got all these options on this side. You've got checklist as well. So refueling is done, so I'm going to get the seatbelt signs on. APU bleed is on, so external power can go now. We don't really need that because boarding is almost done. Our pushback is coming soon. Gear pins are removed, fuel quantities checked, seatbelt signs are removed. Adherers are nav bearer of both set to 3045. Before start, parking brake is set. Takeoff speed, we'll come to that in a second. Windows are closed. Parking brake, takeoff speeds, we will come to that as well shortly. Okay, so let's go to our performance calculator. We'll get that in. Pounds, okay.
Cockpit is traffic American 393 about 6 miles of runway to land runway 05 right at
045. I'm gonna have to enter the data myself from the looks of things. And our winds were, let me have a look at our winds. Winds were 0 to 0 at 7 knots. So 0 to 0 degrees at 7 knots of wind. Calculate that. So we got V1 142, VR 142, V2 143. Transition altitude 5000. Okay. Flaps 1 up thrust of 0.5. Flaps 54. So let's go down. Our 0 full weight. 0 full weight 157.5, 27.5. 157.5.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight
CG is
deck, on behalf of myself, your
27.5.
captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork
Log
up front
fuel
here, waiting to see the final numbers from the ground
11.6,
crew. Then
I
we'll be on our
believe
way.
that's what it is.
About to transfer the coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give
11.6,
us your full, undivided
Put that
attention
in
as we
there.
review the safety operations of this Airbus
Winds,
aircraft.
okay,
We
let's
do
quickly have a
appreciate
look
your business
at
having aboard
winds.
this flight. If there's anything
So
we do to
wind's
make
going to
the
be
flight any more
tailwinds of
enjoyable, please don't
16
hesitate to
knots,
ask.
which is
Welcome
quite
aboard.
handy. Let's go to perf page 142. 142 and 143. Transition altitude, I don't know why it's showing that. It is 18,500, that's fine. Flaps 1 up thrust of 0.5, put that in there. And flex M54. Beautiful. That's all done. Let's go. Get the beacon in. External power is off. APU bleed is on. Beacon's on. Mexico City traffic. Aeronalysis 059. Pushing back. Stand 1-2 facing west.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wing.
Okay, we're gonna get the elapsed time started. Ignition can go to start. Beautiful. We'll start our engine 1 as soon as we start our push. I hope it pushes me the correct way. It doesn't look like it's going to. It's going to push me the wrong way. Or is it not? Yeah, it's going to push me the wrong way, isn't it? Yeah, I must have clicked the button when it gave me the option. But we should have been pushing this way. Waste one. We'll just do a U-turn. Actually, we can't do a U-turn. Okay, that is not ideal whatsoever. Alright, we're gonna have to cheat a little bit. We'll just do a U-turn around here. That's fine. Starting engine 1. How install flyby A321? You need to buy the Latin VFR A321 Neo first. You need to buy that before you can do any of this. After you bought it, then you can install the A321 Neo Horizon SIM from fly-by-wire add-on.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
We'll give them confirmation in a sec. It's in Microsoft Flight Sim Marketplace. Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace, buddy. That's where it is. Why is our fuel at 8? That did not make sense why the fuel was so less. Starting engine 2. Auto brakes max. Flaps 1.
Delta 1, Delta, and Echo 2 to advise when crossing runway in Mexico City.
Alright, that's all good. Let's get the rest of the stuff on. Predicted wind shear to auto, weather systems to 1. Ground spoilers can be armed. Cockpit door is locked and loaded. That's fine. And our engine number 2 is coming up. Let's give them confirmation for good engine start so they can leave us alone.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
We buy it, but my tablet not same. That's because you need to download the fly-by-wire downloader and Headwind installer downloader. You need to download Headwind A330 downloader, and from there you'll see Horizon Simulator options. And in there you need to click on the A321 Neo Latin VFR add-on and it'll update it for you.
Unlocking gear.
Beautiful. Alright, ignition can go to norm and we can get APU bleed off, APU masters off. Nose lights can go to taxi.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
I'm gonna cheat a little bit, but hey ho. Mexico City traffic error laces 059, taxiing via Bravo, cross runway 05 left via Bravo 2. Holding point Alpha 1 for runway 05 right, Mexico City traffic. Okay, so she's gonna wave us goodbye. There we go. Taxi lights are on, and what we can do, ding dong the cabin, get the cabin ready. Takeoff config should be ready. Flight controls. Ailerons full down, full up, elevators full left, ailerons full left, full right, rudder full left, full right, beautiful, that's all good, status all normal, lovely, okay, parking brake released. Takeoff config should be norm. There we go. Let's do a U-turn here. Don't look anyone. Made a bit of boo-boo when we were pushing back. So if you're easily triggered, don't look at this part. Alright, so we're going to cross runway 05 left via Bravo 2. We'll get one engine idle. Let's get landing lights on, strobes on, run internal flights on as well. So this is traffic, runway is 059, lining up runway 05 right for takeoff via exit 2 Romeo departure. Maximum city traffic. Okay, I mean this target is in the way, but does it even matter? No, it doesn't. Nose lights can go to takeoff, PAX 1 can off. Chrono can come on. Beautiful. Engine 1 can go idle as well. Alright, ladies and gents, let's get the gear cam on. We're gonna take off. Everything's looking good. Okay, before we do that, let's get transponder on TCAS TRE. Thrust can go to 50%. Alright, man flex 54, SRS runway, water thrust is blue. Airspeed is alive. Knots, pressure neutral. A lot of right rudder here. Why? V1 rotate. Course of climb, gear up. Beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful takeoff, man. Absolutely lovely. Let's pitch the nose a bit, gain that speed. Can go to climb. Alright, let's continue to flight level 350. Gonna go open climb on that. We'll get autopilot on as well. Right, ground spoilers disarmed and nose lights off. PAX 1 and 2 can come on as well. Flaps up. Enjoyed that takeoff. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like and that subscribe button. Much appreciate that. Alright, let's get landing lights off. when I turn off seatbelt signs, no smoking signs can go. Actually, we'll leave that on for now because it's a bit cloudy, could get bumpy. We got VO 1 and 2 off, airport on EFIS. Auto brakes can go off. Thank you all very much for joining. If you have just joined us, please do consider hitting the like and that subscribe button. That goes a long way and helps massively. Hopefully we'll get a nice cloud break. Beautiful. As realistic as it gets, man. Such a beautiful scenery. Brian Kavacha, hello in the bills, sometime out. How are you doing, Brian? Good to see you. yeah, like I was saying earlier, flight time is roughly about 1 hour and 30 minutes. When I do -5 plane, not sure to set custom custom flight. If you're talking about custom views, then you have to set them up yourself. So let's do this quickly. KW, hello, good to see you. How are you doing? Hello, what planes do you know how to fly? All I can say is for me, I can fly pretty much all of them. One thing we forgot to do, let's get our QNH to standard. that's all looking good.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, your captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As we begin to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet and elbows clear from the aisle, as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley cards shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating near the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Get seatbelt signs, no smoking signs, can go to auto. If you look at our perf page, top of the descent is 177 nautical miles, which is very, very shortly. So yeah, that should be all good. The clouds in Sim Update 14 look a lot better. They don't have that graininess anymore on the edges. Thanks for subscribing to the channel, Danny. Appreciate you, buddy. Also thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in the stream as well. And like I always say, if you just joined us, let's get those likes up and get at least 20 likes on this stream. Should be a fun flight going into Monterrey. We're almost at the halfway point of our flight. Pretty short flight this. Tomorrow we are going to have a 737-8 flight. It will be Qantas, hopefully from Brisbane to Hamilton Island. The only reason we're going to fly is because as we approach the airport, we should get sunrise, and that way we can test the lights out and the new the lights that Microsoft Sim has updated in Sim Update 14. Clouds and the performance is really good in this new update. They've come a long way, to be honest. Especially the last Sim update. After that, I barely flew MSF, if I remember it correctly. Also, FPS is better. It's very good. FPS is really good. Yeah, just a couple of days ago I was flying with the 737 and I was getting really bad stutters coming into landing. I don't know, I couldn't figure out what the problem was, but certainly with this one that problem has gone. I no longer get stutters, and I've upped my graphic settings as well, which is even better. trying to search how to turn the failures off in X-Plane 12. Even though I've got them off, for some reason they keep happening. We'll figure it out a bit. Galaxy Wolf, hello, good to see you. Will we see your graphics settings? If you want to see my graphics settings, remind me at the end of the stream, and then I'll try to show you my graphics settings. But 85 miles to go for top descent, and that will be in about 13 minutes from now. It's a beautiful song in the background. What is it called? I don't even know what the song is, but I can show you what's it called. It's called Tennessee on My Mind by Will Harrison. He's got Tennessee on his mind. Morgan, hello, good to see you. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful flight down to Monterrey in Mexico. Good, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking, buddy. Flyby where it checks time to descent. You go to, if you want to check the time to descent, click on this perf button here, and then it brings up this page and it says TD, which means top of descent, is 74 nautical miles, and that will be around 1848 Zulu or UTC time. So if you look here, that will be in 10 minutes we'll start our descent. Where did you get the A321? Was it less than VFR from? Yes, it is less than VFR from Marketplace, and then I've got the Ryzen simulation add-on running with it. So, which is why it makes it a lot more flyable. Otherwise, you know, that thing is useless. It's really weird. We have Virgin, or we have Qantas livery as well. I was thinking I don't see Qantas livery, but we do have it in 737 PMDG. Who made the song? Galaxy Wolf is by Will Harrison. I think it's called Tennessee on My Mind. Can you do X-350 Flying Factor next stream, please, Morgan? We already did A350, I think, a few streams ago, but we will see when we can fit that stream once again, because I love A350. So yeah, we're gonna do a bunch of Master Fly Sim streams at the moment, because we've been flying X-Plane 12 for quite a bit recently. Remember yesterday stream, both your engines were on fire. Yeah, I don't know why, man. My failures were off. There was no reason for those engines to catch fire, but it still did. So that's why I am not really keen on flying S.2 at the moment. I just need to optimize that thing a bit more before I start flying it. Was it an MD-11 yesterday? No, it was the 757. 757 freighter version. Once again, ladies and gents, if you just joined us, please do remember to hit the like and that subscribe button. That goes a long, long way for the channel like mine, so appreciate it. Right, let's enter the destination data. So I'm going to get the meta for arrival airport. So let's go to next. There we go. QNH is altimeter 3035. Temperature is 17 degrees. Winds 100 at 7 knots. Beautiful, and our minimums are going to be 1484 on barrel. Oops, 1484. Brilliant. We're going to use flaps full, transition altitude 19.5, so that's fine. Cool. Top of descent is 24 miles. Let's have a look. Initial descent going to be 11,500 feet, so plug that in. Once we hit or we get close to top of descent, we'll do managed descent. Okay, bye. Going to watch another content because I need to go sleep. No worries. Cool, man. Auto brakes can be set to low, that's fine. Less than 10 miles to go. Roll descent. Start over descent and manage descent. Descent green, Mac green.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for a lap.
I'll also add some fixes in. There we go, our fixes are in. Should be down in about, it says 20 minutes, but you know, it could take slightly longer. So far, we should be done in about 20 minutes. We don't have any ATC, so we're pretty much on our own. Valentino, hello, good evening, how are you doing? When is the next stream? Tomorrow. We have a stream tomorrow. I'm doing good, man. Thank you for asking. Sherpa says, are you a pilot? Not in real life, no. I'm a simulator pilot. You must know by now how to operate an Airbus just in case. Oh yeah, of course I do. I mean, I'm in all A330, A350, 78s, 767s. I'm in all those cockpits every day at my job, so I know where everything is in the planes, so that helps. Septago, hello. Good to see you. Welcome, buddy. Why don't you become a pilot rather? Because it's really expensive and I can't afford it. That's all. I am looking to do my private pilot license, but I think that's it. That's as much as I can afford. Can't afford to become a real pilot. Alright, so we'll go down to 3,800. Let's get the local QNH in. Yeah, Private Palace is like 1 mil on my currency, which in dollars is about 80 grand, maybe 90. No, Private Palace is cheaper. It's the actual pilot license that's more expensive. Gonna get 3,800 in here. Also put the seatbelt signs on because there's heavy clouds there. Let's have a final look at our meta. So still broken at 500 and overcast at 1,000, so that's going to be quite tricky to land in those conditions, considering it's not fully visual, is it? Have you flown into Kathmandu, Nepal in MSF? If not, you should. It's good content for Nepalese people. I will definitely. That's on my list to fly there, man. But it's such a difficult area to fly in. I'd love to fly in that though. That is definitely on my list. Ladies and gents, if you haven't done so already, please do make sure you hit the like and that subscribe button. We'll activate the approach phase as well. There's a runway there. Ten 10,000 feet, landing lights can come on. Running turn-offs on, seatbelt signs are on already. We've got landing systems on. And then direct to Delta 1419. It's 19 miles out. Gonna go open descent and we'll get the speed on open as well. It's 110.1, 296, and yep, that's fine. Constraints can come on, VOR 1 and 2 can come on as well. Let's zoom in a bit and it's fine. Nationator, hello, I'm on this A321 Neo for Christmas. Is it worth it? This is letting me for one, right? It is letting me far, yes. It's only worth it if you have Horizon Simulator add-ons with it. So that makes it a bit more flyable. Speed 220 knots. I'm also going to get the music off for now. Flaps 1. We'll arm the approach. Lock star. About 18 miles out. Speed 210 knots. Are the Horizon parts on the console also? Thought the Horizon stuff came with it. Also, what do you mean a bit more flyable? Horizon parts are only on PC, and what I meant by a bit more flyable is if you buy just the stock A321 Neo from Latin Viva, it's shit. You're using mouse and keyboard or joysticks? I'm using joystick and everything. You'll see in a bit. I've got the full Airbus systems for my Airbus and Boeing systems for my Boeing aircrafts. You'll see in a minute once we're in final. I'll get the gear cam or my joystick cam on. Alright, Glidestop star speed is green, cat free single is engaged. How come it's shit when it's stock? It's just the Latin Viva hasn't made it any good, man. That's all it is. They just made body and some, some buttons in it. That's it. For our go around altitude, we're gonna be climbing outwards, and that's where's the approach? -21. Yeah. So we're going to climb to 5,000 feet. Alright, speed 10 knots. Flaps 2. Look at that rainbow. I don't know why is it stuck to our flag, but hey ho. Is it the same caliber as the A330? No. A330-900 is way better. Going to go to manage speed. I'm also going to drop the gear down just to add some drag in it.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
No, 321 is... Oh, I don't have Latin VFR A330 Neo, sorry. I was talking about the headwind simulator. Spoilers armed. Monterrey traffic, aeronalysis 059, currently established for runways 29 5 miles out. Flaps full. Cabin checked. We are quite high, to be honest with you. We should have been down. Disconnect the autopilot and take control because we need to be very low right now.
$1,000.
Alright, beautiful. Got 12 knots of tailwind. Don't really have good visibility here, or plenty how. Why does it go up and down so badly? against our
400. 100 above.
Pull up. Pull up.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Toga, we're going round. That was a bad approach indeed, it was, man. That was really bad. So what I am going to do now, I'm going to get ourselves programmed for runway 11. Ooh, 11 is only on now. That's not good. Alright, let's do this again. Monterrey traffic, Illinois Laces 059 going round. We're doing an ILS, we are doing an ILS, but for some reason the glide slope in this thing is not as good as I would have hoped. It brought us way too high. We were very high. Alright, so yeah, we are going around and we'll join the ILS again, hopefully. Wikilia says, what A320 is this? This is Latin VFR A321 Neo. That's one we're using, buddy. Gonna go on open descent. Yes, we did go around. Does the plane still fly or at stock and at alright qualities all on another bill? Not really, it doesn't really fly that well, man. Even now when I was trying to descend and everything, it was like descending a bit to a kick. So that makes me actually just realize I'm gonna have to change the settings here. There we go. Hopefully that will make us slightly heavier on the controls, because I know I've got a bunch of different settings for different airplanes. the speed down to, we'll go all the way down to 160 knots actually. What's our perf saying? Perf is still the same. Activate it anyway.
2,500. 2,500.
It's fine. We don't have any terrain, so that's good. Anyone know when the Phoenix update is coming out? They have not announced anything since the last announcement from them. 147, okay. There we go, flaps 3 in. Is it worth? Oh yeah, 100% Morgan. It's 100% worth buying a Phoenix. Still same overcast, man. Broken at 500, overcast at 800. What's the big difference except textures? The whole flying dynamics are way, way better. On the approach. Lockstar, beautiful. Any major cockpit system changes? Yeah, like you've got all the systems that actually work. You've got a really nice tablet that gives you accurate data for takeoff and landing. Altstar. Alright, with that, let's drop the gear down.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Spoilers are armed. Nose lights taxi. Ding dong with the cabin. Hopefully our glide slot will work better. Once again, ladies and gents, if you want to see that butter, make sure you hit the like and that subscribe button for the final time. Alright, glide slope star. Current altitude 5000 can be set. Beautiful. 137, flaps full, final speed is in, gear is down. AP2 can come on as well. Alright, this time glide slope is better, a lot better. Alright, start the recording. I'm going to get the gear cam on this way. Whenever we have visual on the runway, we'll disconnect the autopilot and start descending. And good evening, Schlax. Good to see you, buddy. Low visibility kind of day. Marcus, hello. Good to see you as well. Welcome. We've got visual on the runway, but I'm just a bit iffy. Alright. Just then I do autopilot.
100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Minus 276, we'll take that. Nose down gently. Versus is green. P-cell. We're a bit low there, but couldn't do anything. Alright. Reverse can go idle. Reverse is stowed. Alright, ladies and gents, welcome to Monterrey. Spoilers to sound, flaps up. We'll take this exit on our left. Come on. Okay, maybe not. We'll go further down. Don't know why they think it didn't want it. Rafi, can you try to butter? Well, that's what we just tried. Obviously, not every time you would be able to get a butter, isn't it? Sometimes you just have to settle for whatever you can get. Alright, so we are gonna go with gate 9. Go with 9 alpha. No. Beautiful. Let's get APU running. Was that a low final speed for A321, right? 137 knots? Yes, it was the speed that was in our M.2 for final approach speed, and that's what we put in anyway. Why is it not turning, this stupid thing? Come on, why is it not turning? Oh, okay, I know why. Oh, because there's no tiller set up in this particular setting, is it? Sets nozzle steering. There we go. Rudder axis. No, we can get rid of that. Let's get rid of the rudder axis on this thing. There we go. Now it's turning. Rafi, can you check my Ryanair landing? we will try tomorrow, because tomorrow we are flying the 737-8. APU is coming up. Landing lights off. Runway turn off off. Strobes can go to auto. Our stand should be somewhere on that side here, or somewhere here actually even. Let me quickly have a look. Show me the spot. Where are you? Oh, it's on that side. Okay, cool. That's fine. Yeah, ladies and gents, hope you guys enjoyed it. In XP or MSF? It will be MSF, Schlax. We're going to be checking out the lighting, the new lighting modifications that Microsoft made in sim update 14. So yeah, it'll be that. We're gonna have engines running and everything just for the replay. We have a replay coming up as well. Some low visibility. Which time, Refi? It will be 17:30 Zulu time, or 5:30 UK time, whichever one you want to prefer. So yeah, I'll be scheduling the flight in a second after this stream for tomorrow. So make sure you guys check out the live page on my YouTube channel, the live section of the YouTube channel. Okay, I'll be there. Thank you, Rafi, and thank you all very much for staying tuned with us on this lovely flight. Let's get taxi lights off now. We don't want to blind anyone. So that's stand 10 and that's 09 there. Well, thanks Nabil for the stream, entertain and keep up the good work. See you later. Thank you very much. See you later, buddy. And there is our stand. Yeah, so we have replay coming up very shortly after this, so make sure you guys stick around for that as well. There's our marshal standing there. This is in the way. That's weird. Definitely going to hit that. Yeah, we're definitely hitting that, mate. Sweet. You're actually from Switzerland? Oh, nice. Parking brakes on. Beautiful. There's our parking. Lovely. We're going to leave the engines and everything as it is. We're going to get the lights on. And so we can get the replay as we wanted. Beautiful. Alright, let's stop the replay. I'm going to disconnect from Vatsim as well. You don't want to disturb people at Vatsim, so always disconnect from Vatsim when you're trying to play a replay. Okay, so he's obviously telling us to turn the engines off, but we're not going to listen to him. There's no point. Alright. Let's get the replay in, ladies and gents. Listen, I'm gonna get the gear cam off so you guys can enjoy the landing in peace. Let's get some music in the background. Like I always say, thank you all very, very much for staying with us on this lovely flight. I will see you guys tomorrow on another flight, which will be from Brisbane down to Hamilton Islands in Australia. It should be a good route, so make sure you guys stick around for that. Can we do 350 after 737 tomorrow? It won't be possible to do it tomorrow, but we will be doing 350 somewhere down the line. View. Enjoy the last replay. See you guys tomorrow. Take care.